this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what the I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, never get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with the big crowd, they already gone by the size of me. I don't really see the truth, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose the opportunity, you suck, don't make way for a prodigy.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. This drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. Fights off the defender. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
That's out quickly to London. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta.
Well, Parker, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Nothing doing. Barely able to lost her a yard to hit the 35.
560. A gain of a yard brings up third and
Ritter throwing on third down. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Commanders 14, Falcons nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They're on the 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Quentin Johnston from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. That one good for 26 and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Red cycle.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let's go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Ready?
Ritter. Throw left side. There's London. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
5-97. Strike.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A-Chain will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us want to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. They'll look to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And the Commanders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Down.
They'll line up with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 10.
Green jack.
Back to throw, Ritter. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw again. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Antonio Gibson with career touchdown number 70. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Going play action. Ritter. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Clock, 10.
On 2nd down, a run by H.A. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch out now, 50
Ritter off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
10 cycles. Set.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Going up top for Miller. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Here we go. Smash.
On play action, here's Ritter. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it to Johnston. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A throw over the middle, taken in. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Okay, ready?
3rd and 5.
Yellow. Cut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Got a man. It's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kadarius Toney, 55 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. They'll look to throw here. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Let's go now.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, 48 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pick. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go. Here we go.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats. Go.
They'll set up a throw. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
We're to 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut my team. Cut my team.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And we're going to get a timeout. Remaining in the 2nd quarter. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. He's got the 1st down and then some. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
'43 rail. Blue striker. Drill green. Striker. Check striker.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A-Chain on 1st and 10. Quan Martin there on the tackle. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Ritter to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kadarius Toney, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Come on, come on.
22 yards. First down, Washington.
79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
on the double.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play
under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Let's go.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Got a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. On 1st down, Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Ritter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Drop 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mustang 19. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
19, 5, 19.
Back to throw again. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's the option. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Going play action. Ritter. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Throw left side, there's London. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Ritter off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On play action, here's Ritter. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, go steal.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Quentin Johnston, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
The score, Commanders 43, Falcons 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Ritter now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Set, go.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. And caught by London. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
37-yard line.
That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
22 needle. On the ball.
They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
43 rail.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. Open man right side is Tony. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Ritter to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, he picked it in the end zone. They're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third. And
it's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
2nd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jordan Davis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Back to throw here. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Back to throw. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Green Jack.
Now Ritter. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side complete to Dodson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's Ritter. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
That's caught by Pitts. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the 1st down, but he's brought down in play. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Real green.
Ritter looks to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll come up now on second down. Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. Ritter. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Ultra. Go ultra. White.
A final shot now for Ritter. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league